dos pais, né? Aí tem que aquele churrasquinho. Não vou demorar na live muito. Joga aqui a forjação na vida, tá, filho? Tinha dele. Tá? Tô ouvindo.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. It's us or them, always has been, always will be. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as a player who can dominate his midfield position. He's excellent at winning and recycling the ball, as well as passing it all over the pitch. I see him as someone who's very well suited now even to those highest tempo games.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, nicely intercepted. Threads one in. Looking to play him in. Davids. Yeah. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Foot in. That's a sharp pass. That's a good ball out wide. Davids. And it's Cucurella. And it's Davids. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Ronaldinho engages and forces him off the ball. Cruyff. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He won't be happy with that one. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. No, he's not getting past him there. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that was vital. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Fluminense clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the shot!
Toma, boca de
Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Aos 23 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 14.
Flamengo have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Gattuso gets the foot in and wins the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He can run onto that. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Ibrahimovic! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rodri.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's managed to get free. And he's there to make the challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Passing nice and neat. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Rodri. Luis Suarez. Ronaldinho. Rodri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Cruyff. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Rodri. Now Davids. And this is Cruyff. That's destined for the flank. That is a little undercooked. That pass has been well intercepted. Yeah. Davids. Passing is crisp and sharp.
boa.
And that brings the first half to a close. It's 1-0.
Tá ouvindo aí? Tá ouvindo aí? Salve, Camundelo. Bom dia.
So off we go again.
Dia dos pais.
Flamengo leading courtesy of the game's only goal. No, that's been intercepted. Yeah. Cucurella.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, that's delightful. Vieira does well not to be outdone there. Rodri, Desai gets across to intercept that. Rodri is one of those players who's known for reading the game, but Desai has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Bora, chama na alta. Obrigado, filho.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Camisa 15, camisa 9, camisa 26. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 19.
And here's Messi.
Ronaldinho, camisa 7.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Gattuso. Ronaldinho. Vermaelen makes the interception. Thuram. No way through there. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked. It's Ronaldinho!
Ronaldinho Gaúcho.
That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Cruyff. Rodri. This is Messi. Thuram. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Ah, sai daí, rapaz.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's had it nicked away. Could move up a gear here. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Vai!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to
Isso,
think the
Ibra.
latter, but the
Ah,
bottom-
não.
He's
É
taken out.
vermelho,
That'll be a
gente.
foul.
Tomar no cu.
The referee's
Vermelho.
come over.
Vermelho.
It's a red card.
Tem
His
vez, ó.
body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Substituição em andamento.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change. Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Gullit. Real chance!
Toma.
And there's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless
Não era
challenge
pra
there.
levar, levou mal.
Desai has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And it's Hullet. He's gone for goal! Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Half an hour gone in the second half. The error shows great strength.
Fluminense are stuck in Central Station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they care to look.
Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man.
Toma.
Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Pinches it off him. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Cucurella. And that's a throw-in.
Foram
Hullet
indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Looking for options for movement. Just too much on that. He's cut it out. Rodri. And it's James Rodriguez. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Gattuso demonstrating his defensive quality. And there goes the final whistle. Flamengo looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Well, how will we
Tamo
look back
junto,
on
pai.
that?
That is
Tamo
a
junto.
superb win.
Só
This is one
agradece,
of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans.
Cagada mesmo.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle.
Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
And it's Cucurella. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And they can counter here. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Yeah. Maldini running with the ball. Ibrahimovic. Great vision. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too...
He's having a shot!
Boa, meu Peter Jack.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
And the return pass. Yeah, it's a pretty loose pass. Flamengo still without a single shot on target. And this is Ibrahimovic, picked out brilliantly, and he's great chance!
Ah, não.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Shapes to shoot!
Ah, não, pode parar.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tries to pass it through. He's onside.
Que vai?
Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Should have gone.
Ah, mano, para, mano. Muita mentira, cara. Nada a ver,
One
mano.
sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Cucurella.
Flamengo are really in a position where patience and prudence will...
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And it's Thuram. Can he finish? They would have been quick to recover
Vai
this.
passar, hein? Não tem nada a ver o jogo.
Has a look up. Oh, good play! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Cruyff.
Não, dá passe errado.
Ronaldinho looking to play him in. And well taken goal.
Ah, pedido, cara.
Really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And it's Messi. Ronaldinho is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Check.
Cara, se eu começar a cruzar, eu vou arrumar minha arma secreta pra você.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Great defending, strong and determined. Can he get on the end of this? Now this could be a chance.
Barbaridade.
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Nicely spread. Seedorf strokes it back. Gattuso into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Flamengo have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. And it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross to the back post.
Que vai,
Keeper's
goleiro?
got a good palm to that.
Que vai pegar, mano?
Ronaldinho, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de
The message
acréscimo.
is clear, none shall pass. Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. And the pass is intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Flamengo trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So off we go again.
Flamengo really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just look a step too slow on everything.
Ronaldinho.
Ah, vai, mano.
This is the time you need that pace.
Messi threads one in. Always onto this. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, nice touch. Oh, this is a great position. Well, it didn't look good for a
Oh, no pé
while,
do
but
cara,
that
mano.
was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Mbappe. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Luis Suarez.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Played into space. Ronaldinho. And it's Cucurella. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Caught offside that time. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Played out towards the right wing. Messi going face to face with his great rival. And here's Neymar, Ibrahimovic.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Neymar, Mbappe. And he
Come
can
on.
dump it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Vieira.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Seedorf can see things, others simply cannot. Nice physical challenge. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he get it through? He won't be happy with that one. Thuram. And the shot!
Toma, boca de burro.
Flamengo are level. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substituição no time do Flamengo.
So changes afoot here and from both sides. So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Flamengo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Flamengo really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ronaldinho. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Yamal. Pele, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Nicely weighted ball. Azar. And this is Pele. Now it's Yamal.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Foi nada não, juiz.
And
Foi
he's going to
nada
have his
não.
name taken. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Yeah, it's an invitation to go.
Azar! That was travelling. That has not gone well. Yamal. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Rodri. And he's intervened well there. 5 minutes left on the clock.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Hullet. Neymar. Terrific
Toma,
effort.
jogada ensaiada, respeita o teu pai.
A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Rodri tries a shot!
Isso, meu goleiro, meu gostoso.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Rodri is offering a wry smile there.
All hands on deck for this one. And he can clear it away. And that's that.
Café com leite.
So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Ibrahimovic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Flamengo.
Bom, cigarro agora, boinho, ter a calma, mas chega lá.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Brasil e Flamengo.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually worked.
Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic!
Alberto
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, it's a great ball here. And the shot! And a neat finish. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Flamengo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Flamengo have their opponents right where they want. And he's let fly. It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Luis Suarez. Nicely spread. And he's quick to return it. He's in a good position here. Played out towards the right wing. Totti with the getting up there! Goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Messi. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Cruyff. Distributed tidily. Now back in possession and ready to go again.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, that's been intercepted. Yeah, has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. This one, it's Ibrahimovic! He's got a goal! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is! Unstoppable, just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Thuram. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's in on Ibrahimovic! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
substituição no time do Brasil.
Flamengo with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually.
Substituído pelo jogador camisa 3.
And a chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. What a throw in. And this is Cruyff. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Neymar. Ibrahim. Decent chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Messi. Now that's well seen too. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Messi. Well, that looks a cracking ball. It's Ibrahimovic! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're threatening to fly away here.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Flamengo are at the peak of their powers. As for their... Oh, that is... takes a shot! Oh, good finish! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that is all they have time for. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Flamengo looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. So the action resumes. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cruyff. Zambrota. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the pass is intercepted. Picked out brilliant, Ibrahimovic! Oh, terrific save.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
And it's Maldini. He's gone for goal. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's free, he has got space. Can he finish?
Puxa logo o cabo. Essa porcaria aí, ó. É mais feio. Travando meu pé aí.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Now it's Haaland.
No.
De Ligt cuts out the pass. Kovacic. And Yamal aims beyond the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Long ball upfield. Now it's Ronaldinho. Desai promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicked it back promptly. Kovacic wins the duel this time. Now it's Yamal. He's got away. He's found some space. In comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. Oh, that's a key interception. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Done delicately. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Thuram makes a dash for it. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Neymar has it out wide and in space. Yamal makes a move down the right. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Olmo. Neymar.
Norway couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Haaland. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Haaland might well be in for a mouthful from his ball.
He's rising! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And that has left him in a heap. This looks promising. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Haaland. Ronaldinho might just make this. And reclaimed it in a trice. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Flamengo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Kovacic. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And Czech pulls off a sensational save. Norway have their second corner now. Cruyff gets it away. Neymar receives it in a wide position. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. So, third corner of the game. Gets his head on it! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's intervened well there. Cruyff. Thuram. Over to the other side. Now it's Haaland. Dani Olmo. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
1 minute added time.
That's a shade optimistic. Well timed, excellent interception. And that signals the end of the first period. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Flamengo really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in a blue hat
So,
kindly make
into
his
the
way
second
to
half.
the information center.
Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Coming on to replace him
Mbappe.
is
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Flamengo different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And a chance! Maldini can clear it away. Diaz is onto this. Oh, that's neat. He's in plenty of space here. Yep, it's a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Desai getting this one clear. Ibrahimovic. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. It's a promising position. Yamal. Desai plays it all the way forward.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Diaz. That's good running with the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Norway can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Diaz! It's a goal! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Norway are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Kovacic. Now this could be a chance. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
E aí?
Oh, important interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Real chance! Contact was certainly crisp. Didn't quite come off.
Yeah, he certainly hit it well enough. Still, very good technique, though. Something he's never short of.
That is ended up in no man's land. Belletti. Now it's Dani Olmo. Nicely intercepted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho. Ibrahimovic. That's a simple one for the keeper.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Danny Olmo, he's through on goal here. Oh, good play by the keeper.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller.
Danny Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, that's well spotted. 75 minutes played. Well, that looks a good ball through. Takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Norway.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Danny Olmo. Number 11. Neymar. Coming on the field. Number 3. Ferdinand. Number 21. Hirokoshi Nakata.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, that's the booking, always looked it.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Ferdinand. Nicely weighted ball. He's fizzed it forward. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
He is through here. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for the run. Decent chance! Real chance here. No way through, so back it comes. And it's Casemiro. Quality ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that's gone loose. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's picked it up out wide. Collar. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Searching pass he's played there. And he plays one through. Caught offside that time. Rijkaard with the clearance. He won't be happy with that one. Played towards the front line. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both...